Former Vice President Mike Pence has officially entered the 2024 U.S. presidential election. It's unclear if he has any policy positions of his own. However, he's already making waves for a town hall he did with CNN last night, which incidentally comes as the network has fired its former CEO, Chris Licht. Apparently, Licht has some misguided ideas about making the station more objective and newsworthy to retain viewers. Boy, he definitely learned a big lesson about CNN's mission in his brief tenure, which was roughly 16 months. Their reporting probably won't be friendly to conservative audiences anytime soon. And perhaps that's why CNN decided to sit down with Pence last night. Many ridiculous questions were asked of him. However, some of his answers were even more absurd than the questions themselves. In one moment, the moderator asked Pence if he would pardon his former boss for the events of January 6, 2021, or if he would pardon any of the defendants who have been charged for crimes in connection to protest at the Capitol on that day. Take a look.
Donald Trump says he is, quote, inclined to pardon many members of the mob who attacked the Capitol on January 6th. Those people were, of course, part of the same mob who built gallows and chanted about wanting to hang you. Would you consider pardoning any of them?
You know, on the day of January 6th, I issued a tweet demanding that people leave the Capitol and end the violence. And I said that those that failed to do that should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And I continue to believe that today. We cannot ever allow what happened on January 6th to happen again in the heart of our democracy. And I'll stand by the decisions and the due process of court in our laws. And I have no interest or no intention of pardoning those that assaulted police officers or vandalized our Capitol. They need to be answerable to the law.
That should tell you everything you need to know about him. He'll campaign for conservative values, but when it comes to actually defending conservatives and this fine republic from overt efforts to manipulate the results of a federal election, Pence won't fight. When the going gets tough, he'll just get going. And in the meantime, the Biden administration appears to be evading multiple lines of inquiry in reference to allegations of corruption within the White House. So this is what we get for counting on weak Republicans like Mr. Pence. To that end, James Comer, chairman of the House Oversight Committee, canceled the looming vote to possibly hold FBI Director Christopher Wray in contempt of Congress for stonewalling an investigation into allegations of bribery involving Joe Biden. Representative Comer made the decision late last night since the Bureau will let all committee members review the classified FD 1023 intelligence form at the center of this political battle. However, Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, who also sits on the Oversight Committee, is now calling for Biden's prosecution based on the findings in this confidential document. In an exclusive interview with the Daily Caller, Greene claimed the report implicates Biden in a pay-to-play bribery scheme to get a prosecutor fired for investigating Burisma, the Ukrainian energy company that gave Hunter Biden a board seat, despite his lack of knowledge about the energy industry. Now, to be clear, these allegations are all based on the word of a highly credible FBI whistleblower with more than 10 years of experience working with the Bureau. So this isn't some random conspiracy theory. It's a very plausible theory. And this is why Congresswoman Greene introduced articles of impeachment against Biden during a press conference last month. We'll see what happens in terms of the ongoing investigation into this bribery scheme. However, if it is true, then lawmakers have quite a case for Biden's impeachment and removal from office.